Hello everyone, welcome to part 6 of the Let's Play. I'm gonna have myself muted so not just I can enjoy the story, but you guys can enjoy the cutscenes as well. And I'll be doing some farming here and there. And I think this stream is gonna be a longer part for part 6. So alright guys, enjoy the show. Oh, it's double attack time. Or bye-bye, Bojo. Rest in peace, young piggy. Oh, okay, giant young piggy, I guess. We're not gonna use our kinship. You know, we'll use our kinship. We won't activate it right off the bat. I hope it don't run off before I have the chance to activate it. We're gonna knock him out. We're gonna knock him out. Now it's double kinship time. Do your kinship, Kana. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. Double kinship. It's over. Well, we're probably gonna need one more hit on him, too. Unless we're super lucky and we just do so much damage to where we can just one-shot it. Let's see, will the Kuyaku rest in peace? I might need a Tylenol. And, oh, yeah, that's overkill. Woo, that was overkill right there. Double kinship. The guy won't literally, that guy will literally go down regardless. And no! Oh! I forgot this guy's kinship. I mean, not, this guy's technical. Okay. He wants to be technical, we'll get technical. We're gonna use arrows. Well, okay, it's called a bow and arrow, but same thing, right? We're gonna, oh, wait, that's right, this guy is, I should have hatched some of the eggs I have, damn. Okay, we might go, we might have a little trouble here, but we'll win still. We still do enough damage, we just won't get that double attack. And the next attack, we have to get the stun before 10 moves, actually before 50. I don't think it matters if we get over the amount of turns, but like, we won't really lose, it's just, we won't get all the rewards. We'll get a few, just not enough. I think we just don't get any rewards. But if we get him finished before 15 turns, we still get a few rewards. Phew, bye-bye, young Kaku. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a decent amount of experience. Let me check some here. Let me put myself online. Oh, look at all these materials. And level up. No, not level up. Dang it. We get charms for creating to increase our attack. No, to decrease the damage enemy monsters. Okay, this is just. Oh well, this is good because it heals all my allies. And I could probably farm this one over and over. Life roots. It'll come in handy for sure. Or no, I don't. What? Are we still able to farm them life roots? I don't think we are. Damn. Are we? Oh shoot, maybe we can. I don't know. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get me a Tylenol. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm gonna check if I could craft some so maybe a new weapon.
Welcome.
Because I should have the resources to do so. Because that trial has a Kuliaku, meaning I should have certain resources. And okay, I have 4 of the Kutyaku. Oh, that's right. This is the young Kutku weapon. This one also is the young Kutku weapon. And this one. I got the bow. I think I just need the hammer and the chicken decapitator. Okay. Yep. Oh. I might try to upgrade my gear a bit. And then go full throttle with the story until I'm able to craft some new gear. I'm not gonna stick with the gear that I usually have for the whole gameplay now. Okay, trial. And do this. We're gonna farm a few more. Oh wait a minute. This one has the young cut too, also, right? Yes, it does. Okay, that's how I was able to get that resource. We're gonna do another. You wanna say that, sisters? Oh boy! Oh hello, my book, my darling. Were you scared without me? Oh yeah, we're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. Now I should be able to do some pretty big, decent amount of damage. It's not 100, but once I level up a bit more, we're going to sweet damage. Oh, the big pig has been poisoned by my blade. You know, Kena has a sword and shield that I could get later on. Yeah, the type of weapon she uses, you only get it from crafting after gathering a few materials from a Pookie. You can make. Ow! You stupid Bojo! You fight a Pookie and you get certain materials to craft the type of weapon Kena has. Ooh, double attack. One more. Kana's gonna use her kinship, man. Oh, he's going down. It's time to say goodbye, Boudreaux. Rest in peace. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Uh-oh. Kano's gonna use that sword and shield that you used to make. In order to make it, you have to have the Pookie. The materials from a Pookie monster. Why is it called a Pookie monster? You need a Cookie monster, not a Pookie monster. Ugh. Where's the cookies? Well? Kuliaku. My nemesis. Oh, it's a technical, I forgot. Oh, I forgot to hatch this monster that has a power. Fight this thing. Oh, let's go for it.
put you out of commission?
Okay, but at least when I go to dentist, I can also get the protection plan for this controller set up. It's only $60 compared to when you actually get it without the protection plan. Without the protection plan, if you get it pre-owned, it's going to be around $50 or $60. I think it's around $59.99. Oh, and apparently I was wrong about the Switch 2 and the game prices. Oh my god. Turns out it was actually pretty affordable. I might get the Switch 2 later down the road. Later down the road, not right. I'm gonna see if my dad can help me get it for my birthday. I'm just not gonna support both. I mean, maybe it's my childhood game, anyways. But I'm probably just gonna I'm gonna probably purchase the leaf green or red, or fire red. That's it. I think I prefer to try some of the new game titles, the new game titles, not Pokemon, new game titles. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, one of the games I think I might get if I get the Switch too. I feel like it would be Grand Blue Fantasy because it's Grand Blue Fantasy Remake, but it's gonna be the full game on the Switch platform. And I might also get Digimon Story Clan Strangers on the Switch because that's offline capability. You're searching with the voice? You didn't just use your voice to search? I saw you, I heard you. Well, you're looking for videos, are you not? No? Hold on, let me let my dad know. I judge the price without even looking at the actual price of those games for the Switch 2 play. Well, I won't support Pokemon. Oh, I don't know if Dad would call that. Hey, Daddy. You hear me? How am I stupid? I did hear what he was saying. I'm not really stupid if I know what he was already gonna say. Uh. Hmm. Llama. Llama, llama. That video was funny. I'm gonna mute myself first, but I'm just listening to
you out of commission?
Thank you.
put you out of commission? Keep up the pace!
I'm gonna do the main quest a bit after this fight, and call for episode part 6, which I'm doing something that would be similar to episodes, but much more. Oh, again, cut through with it. We're gonna do the main quest. We're gonna fight a boss first. And yeah. But yeah, guys, I was wrong about Nintendo. The prices are decent. They're not that bad. I was wrong. I put so much toxicity towards the system because of me thinking the price was that bad, but it actually isn't. But I wouldn't be buying any Pokemon games unless it's like I'll probably just buy that one and that'll be it. Of course, to be honest. And that's probably either gonna be Leaf Green or, well, I'm more interested in Leaf Green, but I'm not like gonna fully support both games all in one, you know? I'm just gonna put that one game of Pokemon, and then when another game comes out, maybe just that one. I know I'm still supporting it, even though the whole lawsuit with Power World and stuff, but I mean, I'll still be playing Power World. And if I play Pokemon, it's not gonna be on a live stream before the new game launches. And I know I'm still considered someone who's supporting the game regardless. But I'm not supporting it too much. As much as I do, I don't know, it's hard. To be honest, a lot of the games that they're bringing would usually be kind of just the same price as a PS5. And to me, I'm thinking about getting Digimon Story Time Strangers and Grand Blue Fantasy. I don't know what games other than that I'm gonna get yet. But But I'll think. I'll see about it. I'll see what I can get. And I don't know if I'll be able to stream it directly, but who knows? Maybe the capture card I have will work. Who knows? Maybe not. And I know I said I would never stream if I played a Switch 2, and I know I said I would never get a Switch 2. But like, I just realized it's just games that are the same price somewhat as what you would see on the PS5. So I don't know. Now I realize I was wrong to just complain about Nintendo Switch 2. It's not that bad actually. The prices aren't that bad, even though it has usually the same power as the PS4. I mean, a lot of these other titles are just new, and they do exist on PlayStation 4. So why not, right? I was actually pretty darn wrong. And you never know. I might try to get Wizard 101. Actually, I might get the Switch 2 and probably just try to put Wizard 101 on there. And also try to get a subscription for the cheapest one for a year. And, I might just try to play a few titles on the Switch 2. Maybe I'll switch it. Maybe I'll stream it. Maybe I'll stream it. Who knows? I don't know. I may stream. I may stream on the Switch 2. Will I be fully dedicated to Pokemon content? Depends on the situation. Depends on, if I'm actually able to get it streamed or not. I don't know. Because if a few content creators are already streaming, actually there's quite a bunch of content creators streaming it, so I might get back to trying. I might try to get back to streaming on Switch. Apparently, I was just full on wrong. I used to just complain about the price, and because of the lawsuit, but I can still stream Powerworld and make content of it. I don't care if there's people that are going to complain just because I play Powerworld, because I will stream Pokemon and I will put Powerworld content on the channel as well when the time comes. Because I'm actually gonna get it for my birthday, the Switch 2. I think I almost became like the other YouTubers that are just full on complaining, and I was just complaining without even realizing. But you know, and plus Nintendo was basically my childhood system console, just like PlayStation 2, just like Xbox 360. Even though I moved on and just left Xbox alone in the back in my thoughts. I feel like to me it feels like I'm just better off waiting for Microsoft to like make something and make a system I'm probably gonna be interested. And one of those systems that I'm probably gonna have a lot of interest is the Xbox portable system, which is gonna be Xbox One portable, I believe. But there's also other game systems that they're already starting to release. They actually improved the PC platform, meaning now you don't have to worry about issues with like AI generated games. They basically somewhat fixed it already, which is nice. It's very nice. That means if you have a Google Play application on your computer, you don't have to worry about too many issues. Man, they put another CEO, and that CEO is a lady. Nobody thought a lady can lead a business. Think about it. If you had a United States president who was a woman, a first woman president, or however you want to call it, Pre- uh, Miss Lady President, I think is how you call it. Uh, I think a lady could still be a good leader, to be honest. I think that if Kamala were to be a next president again, this would be her first term. I think she could be a good leader. And I just feel like a lot of men in the government are just pure on pieces of shit. Unless you see the other side, they have some really good people, and those are mostly how the Democrats usually think, and a few of the Republicans. I don't think the Republicans usually think at all that a woman is fit to lead the United States as a president. But I feel like a woman could be a good leader. And I think that's just what the United States need. I feel like we need a woman as a president and as a leader as long as she gets the job done because Trump ain't getting shit done. He ain't getting anything done. A lot of what he's doing is just the opposite of what he said he was going to get done. And what he said, he meant the opposite. So, and he's already doing that opposite. When he said we're going to increase the taxes, he would say it in a different way, but he meant it like that. He says we're going to lower the taxes down, we're going to lower all the costs of taxes, we're going to make. It was just stupid. Ugh, we need a more different change because there are stupid MAGA people that are just against other real truths. And you have some MAGA that are actually going against the guy who's leading the United States. And you have some women who are mothers who were MAGAs. But, they're instead of being toxic, they're just gonna say, I'm thinking you're right. I think, because there was this one 20-year-old person on YouTube and I saw, and he was talking to this mother who has transgender children, who was actually one of the MAGA. I mean, she was just purely against one side, and she usually just supported Trump. But like, it's good. It's good that she saw the light and saw the truth. I feel like a lot of people, including parents, have to see that one guy who's leading the whole United States can literally screw the whole United States and his people. But to us, he's not really to him we're not his people. To him we're just a bunch of pawns that he could just throw the pieces away in the chessboard, you know? It don't matter if someone in my stream ends up talking shit about what I'm saying because it's the truth. Trump didn't really he doesn't really like transgender kids and as citizens. If the parent has a transgender, he's gonna say, "Oh, he's not allowed to serve the military. Oh, he's a..." and and you have few of his supporters just putting lies about things that shouldn't be. They're putting lies about saying, "Oh, this is supposed to..." Then the United States isn't just German; it's a variety of different nationalities. The United States was based off of immigrants. And like the United States is basically a variety. You have immigrants and state citizens because immigrants become citizens. They become United States citizens. And yes, because they sign a contract and they become something different. They take an oath. That's basically the contract to become a United States citizen. You have to swear your oath to the United States and your whole country. You're not just serving your own country, you're serving both sides because you're now a state citizen and it's just stupid, man. What Trump is doing is just pure on dumb. And if you're poor, you don't have the rights to work a good job and make enough money. Instead, they'll say, "Oh, you get what we give you." That's just dumb. I think I'm gonna take this Kulia egg. Alrighty, we're gonna go to the Kamuna Forest, and then once we get that main quest for the Kamuna Forest, we'll just stop it here. I'm gonna play on my Switch for a bit after I complete this quest that I'm up to right now. But I also have to hatch a few eggs. That's what I'm gonna do. And then also get this main quest. Daddy's there in the front. He's probably on his way. If my dad does come in, I might just have to get off and stream later. Because I might just do a stream later, but I'll probably just watch some more of the anime because I'm almost done with it. Hey, of course. Oh crap! I didn't want to mess that one here. Let's see. What kind of good stuff does it have? Legend defense. Oh, we have a rainbow, folks. Alright, this one's decent. Okay. Oh. Okay, I have to fully get through right there. Let's see, was this the rare one? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I don't think it is. Okay. Hatch the young Kuku egg. Let's see. I think this one was the one that was the rare one. Wasn't it? Yeah, I think this one was the rare one. I had the other one which wasn't the rare one, but yeah, this one's the rare one. The who? Okay. We're gonna leave the other eggs there. And of course, we're gonna remove one of our monsters. We're gonna keep this guy. We're gonna keep this guy. We're gonna put him on our team. I have to wait to work on him. Edit our team here. Ian Kuku. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this one's fine. Put him, the afternoon monster. Alrighty, we're gonna get through the Kamuna Forest. Sorry, Kamuna Forest, sorry. And then we go to this side here, which will make it where we can get to the other side a little more easier. Right, our monster. So yeah, I can see why they saying that Nintendo isn't going down. So. And I also know that there's a chance Pocket Pair won't go down anytime soon. Why? Pocket Pair is winning the lawsuit, so it's already confirmed they're not gonna shut down right off the bat. They're not gonna lose a lawsuit. The lawsuit ain't gonna really affect them all too much, but it'll affect them somewhat. Because if they're winning, it's only gonna affect them somewhat, not that badly. It'll make it where, yeah, it'll be a little more challenging for them to because the thing is, if they make enough sales regardless, they're gonna make a decent amount of money back after that lawsuit ends up finishing. Because if Nintendo is not losing because they're not winning, they're losing. They're not, but they can make it somewhat of a challenging for Pocket Pair because, yes, if they end up spending money on the lawsuit, it's gonna hurt them a little bit because if they win, at the same time they're not suffering that badly, right? So they're actually gonna be able to receive some of that money through the lawsuit. But on the other hand, they're gonna have to use some of that money to, you know, probably get back out of the lawsuit to get back to their job or something, or maybe not, because they might be able to invest to put the finishing touch, the icing on the cake for that lawsuit. So I think they can actually win, and I think they could continue on until they decide to say, "Oh, we're not going to work on Power World anymore." But at least we'll still be able to play Power World even if they end up shutting it down. But I think Power World can make it where they would last a pretty decent amount of time, to be honest. And of course, as much as I want to not spend money on a Switch 2, but I really, I think I really want to buy the Switch 2 after all. Because turns out the games aren't that badly priced. They're decent. They're not that expensive. They're somewhat expensive because the new games being the same price as what you would see on the PS5 for, let's say, if Grand Blue Fantasy Railing exists on the Switch too. It's basically the same price as the ones you would see on the PS5. So I was just completely wrong complaining on the Switch 2. I was just completely toxic without even bothering to even learn that the prices aren't that bad. But I just learned that there's just a lot of people being hating on the game because they're toxic. That's all it is. They're just so. I mean, yeah, I believe somewhat of Fritenga, that YouTuber. Um, Basically, he's a VTuber, but I can understand some stuff that he has criticism for. But like, there are some stuff that he was wrong, and a lot of these other YouTubers that are saying Nintendo might be going downhill. Not really. They may lose a few customers, but they still have plenty. But will Nintendo not last forever? Of course it won't last forever. No game that has an online service or a system that has an online service. None of them usually last forever. They'll either work on another system eventually, right? Which a lot of these companies are doing. I'm basically starting to see the light, you know? I'm just starting to see that light. Because the reason why I had criticisms were because of me thinking that the games were too pricey. I almost thought they were all around close to $100. No, turns out they're just doing what they would like. What no, well, they're doing what Sony would do. And I usually, I literally, I unsubscribed of certain YouTubers because of me thinking, oh, Nintendo's going downhill. Their games are too pricey. No, they're balanced. I was just completely wrong about the pricing and Nintendo in general. I just, well, I guess somewhat of their customer service really isn't that perfect or great. But I mean, think about it. A lot of these companies don't really have the most perfect customer support. But yeah, I might be going back on the word that I had, where I said I wouldn't support their games, I wouldn't support their system. To be honest, I'm not gonna support a lot for Pokemon, but I will support it somewhat because childhood memories, right? And I'm really interested. Now I'm actually more interested in Nintendo Switch 2 compared to way back then. I was too blind to see the bigger picture. So, yeah. And to be honest, I told my friend Brian way back then. I told him, dude, I think the games are gonna go down. But I was wrong. I was wrong. I told one of my friends that, oh, the Switch 2 is going too high in price. Nope. Turns out if you end up getting the bundle, of course it's gonna be around $500, right? But yeah, I was completely wrong about the Switch 2. And I'm probably gonna make a stream where not only do I continue the Let's Play for this, and it'll probably end up being tomorrow, or I could just make a short stream where I say I'm sorry that I just criticized because of certain thing I was believing from some other YouTuber. But yeah, it's not that bad. It's actually the Switch 2 is actually balanced. So I was completely wrong. I was completely misled by other YouTubers thinking where they're thinking, and I just thought what they were thinking. So yes, it's actually not that bad. And I might just try to get so the two games I'm thinking about getting first, but I have to go one at a time. I'm probably because I have plans to get Monster Hunter Stories 3 on the PS5. I'm thinking Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Ragnarok on the Switch 2 platform. And of course, the first one I'm probably gonna go for. I think either Grand Blue Fantasy Relink or Monster Hunter Stories 3 first. One of those two games on the Switch 2. Because I have to get the Switch 2 in my birthday time, and then I'm just gonna have to get one game first. I can't get two games all at once. I mean, that's if the GameStop still exists at that time. There's a chance it may not. If I have to, I'll just use Amazon, and that'll probably be the only way. I mean,
I
GameStop
smell
is literally
something.
going downhill. They already shut
Over
down a
here.
few in our area here. So if push comes to shove, I'll just get it from Amazon. And I know some people don't really have a good experience with Amazon, Me, I've had a very good experience with the shopping. It's just that one time I got banned and I didn't really do nothing wrong on their Amazon service. So what happened was I deleted the two accounts that I had that exist, and I redid another account, and yes, I cannot shop for gift cards unless I usually use my prepaid card to purchase it. Because you can purchase a digital PlayStation code or Nintendo code through Amazon, but you can't use an Amazon gift card to purchase those digital codes. So basically, if you have a digital code on their shopping service, you cannot use that digital balance to purchase the Amazon. I mean, to purchase gift cards. Or maybe it's just because they're either doing penalty. I don't really know. Because after my first original account got banned, and then before before I deleted both my accounts, before I deleted my original account that was banned and my secondary account, I got an email. Some random person ended up getting into my account, and I'm thinking that's probably why it was banned. They detected some type of suspicious fraudulent activity because someone tried to get into my account. So there's a chance I might try to call Amazon later down the road and see if they can fix it. Because I shouldn't have that penalty now. Because apparently someone literally tried to get in my account, and that's when I saw the notification on my email. And I was like, what the heck? This notification never showed before. But apparently someone got into my original account from another location at a different price. A different Android device, but a different location as well. So I'm sure maybe if I let them know that apparently someone tried to get in my account one time, and that was the account that was banned, and for some reason it went back up, and I was like, oh shoot, how did someone get on my account when it was already banned? Probably they brought it back up, and the guy tried to use my account again. That guy was probably someone who got my account banned. I hope that if I call them directly, they're because they'll try to put me in a customer support, but sometimes when they try to put me again to talk to customer support, they don't really put me in customer support, right? So I have a feeling I'm gonna have to use my email because I actually redid my account, so I'm using my original email. So hopefully I can get an email back. I'm hoping I can. Because my old account, I removed it and redid it. So I'm pretty sure I'll basically be able to get an email back again this time. I hope. It'll probably take quite a big amount of effort to like let them know that someone was using my account without my permission, and I was banned after that, and I'm hoping they can fix it. But I have to call Amazon directly and make sure to see if they can like solve my issue, because I removed my old account that had gotten banned, and someone had gotten in it even though it was banned. So I'm pretty sure they probably have the data where they can see if someone else was using my account from another Android device, because I didn't have an Android device that was being shown on my email. So if I'm pretty sure if I'm able to let them know that probably someone got into my account and forced me to the point where I got banned, I'm hoping if I let them know the actual issue, because I got banned, but I didn't do anything to get myself banned. But then I saw someone else who got in my account. Probably that's what got me banned. Because apparently they banned me for fraudulent activity, which I didn't do no fraudulent activity. I know I didn't do any fraudulent activity because this is crazy. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna go down. The poison is gonna kill me. Here it goes. Boom, 1 heart down. After I defeat this monster here, I'm probably just gonna scream. Here. Oh! Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get my friend in here. I'm gonna let him know that I might just be going back to Super Nintendo anyway. And I'm gonna mute myself for a bit, so.
Kinship always wins.
Alrighty, I'm gonna end the stream in a little bit. Um, I am gonna wait until my birthday to get the Switch 2. I decided because I checked the price, it ain't that bad. And I looked at Amazon yesterday to look at all the prices of the Switch 2 games. I know it could be somewhat different on the Switch 2 platform itself, but like it's not that bad. It's not as bad as people on YouTube are making it look like. It's like I was wrong. And I'm thinking about because after I get Monster Hunter Stories 3 on this PS5 system, the first game I'm thinking about getting on the Switch 2 when I end up getting it for my birthday. I'm thinking either Digimon Story Time Stranger because regardless, Monster Hunter Stories 3 itself will be offline compatible, so I don't have to worry too much about online compatibility, and it's just to make it so much easier. And you know, I'm just I'm probably gonna try to support the Switch 2 a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. And I won't buy games every dang day like I used to on the Switch itself when I started using the Switch Portable. Because back then I would always get a new game when it released on the Switch itself. But like, these times are very like rough and I just need to make sure I just control how much I usually ask for. Um Plus I am trying to make sure I don't try to over rely on my dad too much. So yeah, I'm just trying to take it easy with game titles in general. And there is a few games that I'll play on the PS5 when it comes out free to play. Um, you know, but I think if I remember correctly, Nintendo is saying we are not gonna let gacha games on our platforms. At least that's what I remember. Because of why? Female character art style with not just Wuthering Waves, but Zenless Zone Zero. And their platform, they're trying to keep it family friendly. But to be honest, Zenless Zone Zero doesn't really show that much skin at all. They show a little bit of cleavage, that's it. You know, not really like skin cleavage. I mean, like, they have like outfit designs that make it look like that thing is just going up and bouncing regardless. But like, I think the Nintendo can censor the jiggle physics in the game. So it doesn't really matter with the jiggle physics. Like, as long as people are able to play on their platform, because I feel like if I'm correct, that Genshin I mean, Hoyoverse is gonna try and bring Genshin to the Switch 2 platforms because these devs they're just wanting to bring the game to as many platforms as they can that exist now. Uh, and if Nintendo would accept some of these games, it could make them a decent amount of money in the long run. And for Pocket Pair, it's Pocket Pair is just its own thing, They don't have no console platform. They just have their own service, and I love their game a lot. I love their game a lot, and I'll continue to play their game. I mean, until it goes down eventually, because none of these games will always last forever. They'll eventually come to an end, and when one game dies out, but it's not really that completely dead because of offline compatibility, there'll be other game titles that will exist in other times, in other timelines in the future. That's if the future continues on because we don't know how long this world is gonna last. We don't know how long we're gonna last, right? But we can do our best to last as long as we can in this world, take care of ourselves, right? But alright, guys, I'm gonna end part 6 of this stream, and I'll wait until tomorrow to stream again. And I'll be streaming part 7. But alright, guys,